Add 3 tablespoons of butter with 2 stems of rosemary. Start from the top and push down to the bottom, and it will come off easily. After, cut to get the aroma out even more as it heats up with the butter. Add 1 stem of oregano. One handful of garlic, 1 handful of chopped onions. Use a wooden spoon is very important so that it doesn't damage your Dutch oven. If you use a metal spoon, it will damage and chip your Dutch oven. The second step is to add your baked sweet potatoes. I put it on for 400 for 1 hour. Let it cool and then mash it up in the pot. Peel it, of course. Add a little water to loosen it up so that it can start to boil and break down. Gradually do this. Don't add too much water, otherwise it won't break down as easily or well. So continue to let this break down on medium heat until it softens and there's not as many chunks of sweet potato. And you continue to add your water as you do with soups gradually. Next, add 1 can of coconut milk, and on top of there will be a layer of coconut oil. Add that as well. And let it boil down the sweet potato. Add a little water and add your hard vegetables such as celery. I only used a handful, or you can use a handful of rainbow carrots if you prefer. Add some cilantro or parsley. Continue to add water and add your beans. I have navy beans, which have a creaminess to it, but it's also really good with red beans and black beans. It gives it a variety of flavor. Now you can add your greens, and you can turn the heat off now and let the soup heat up the greens. I used 2 leaves of dino kale and 1 leaf of Swiss chard from the garden. I also added 1 teaspoon of Puppy's homemade hot sauce to give it a nice kick and to get rid of any viruses. I also added 1 tablespoon of turmeric, and I will add about 2 palms of salt, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, and 1 tablespoon of cayenne pepper, 1 stick of butter, and 1 more tablespoon of coconut oil to add extra creaminess and flavor towards the end after everything has cooked down. And give it a taste, make sure it's to your liking. Now this is a perfect alternative for people who may be allergic to tomatoes, because sweet potato paste is great to put in anything as your base. So this is the finished product. You have your beans and your greens. It's a perfect balance between hot, creamy, buttery, and sweet. and a little bit bitter from the greens. It's really good with some buttered French bread. And that's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, hit that notification bar when I get a new video, and like and comment below.